Ray's my big brother. Ray's taught me how to hold pads. Ray's been a huge resource for me in life. But if there's something that like we need to work on, or like even developing his kicks, hey, you're gonna go with Ray, because if there's anybody in the gym that's gonna teach you how to kick better, it's gonna be Ray Sefo. Not only kick better, but set it up correctly and do all the right things. I don't have that. I can coach it, but Ray's gonna show it. That's the thing about Ray, is like sometimes Ray doesn't even know what he's doing, and like Ray's like, oh, that's not gonna work. Like, well, it's not gonna work on you, Ray, because you're so fucking good. Yeah. You know. But having him in the room is probably not only next to him and Randy the best resources we could possibly have when it comes to the striking. The guy that has been there and done that, and really just that big brother that we all know and love.
How active is Randy Couture in training in the gym and the fighters?
Not at all. I mean, Randy's in and out, but like Randy's more of my like mental muse. Like I'll call Randy if I need something. I'll game plan with Randy quite a bit, and as a resource. And he's been a guy that, like, you know, his that's what I think made him so good, was he was cutting edge on breaking guys down at a time when it wasn't. You know, guys weren't watching tape. Yeah. Guys weren't doing that stuff. And I think that's what made Randy so good in his era, was he was doing things cutting edge that other people weren't. He wasn't supposed to be, you know, fucking Gonzaga. You know, like there's guys that he was beating that he wasn't supposed to beat. If you saw Randy skill for skill, you'd be like, this guy's beating Gabe Gonzaga. If you went with Gabe Gonzaga, you're like, holy shit, dude. Randy beat this fucking guy? Like, Gabe was just killing us. And then here's Randy high crotching him, dumping on his head, you know, finding ways, the David and Goliath, like finding ways to beat these bigger dudes. So, you know, for me now, like just being able to pick up the phone and call Randy and go over game plan stuff, like, you know, calling him in during COVID. What are we going to do during COVID, bro? We had nothing to do. Yeah. All right. So you're going to come in and teach Francis how to wrestle. So we you know, crazy. So we just
think about Randy Couture and Francis Ngannou wrestling's got to be the craziest thing, and I've seen the footage.
Yeah.
You showed it to me.
Yeah, no. So I mean that was a reason why we were able to be successful against Stipe. Is, you know, we formulated an idea of, you know, Francis didn't like wrestling, right? He's like,
who likes wrestling?
Like nobody, right? So we wanted to make it fun for him. So the idea was, if we taught Francis offensive wrestling, inherently you're going to learn defensive wrestling. Yeah.